Hello Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energy. My name is Jane, and yeah, it's morning time for this reading in the very least. I don't know if I'm going to be dropping it. I usually drop the ones at this table in the morning. Oh, coffee. I sure will miss it when my journey here is over. I'm sure I'm going to miss coffee. If I ever come back spirit form to help anybody else, any other reader, they'll probably hear me saying coffee all the time. Okay, so I'm going to do a reading for you today. I picked a strange set of decks to do it, but I never question. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I do look at my aura before I do these. I go and get some air outside, very important to keep you, change your mind, breathe in deeply. And I've noticed that today my aura color is a very light blue tinged with purple. So I'm going to be doing an extra, I don't know, spiritual reading, because purple and blues, they're very much into throat and crown chakra. So my voice and my higher spirit or whatever guidance is at peak today. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, you can't tell by the way I speak, though. Okay, I'm going to get into tune with my guides here. Mona, Liam, please come in and help me speak eloquently to the people so that they understand what I'm trying to convey to them. Thank you so much. I feel the love with those two. Okay, so we have fellow travelers. Support is all around you. This very much has the Fool energy associated to it. Very much so. I love this. I'm going to read from the books this morning because I think that whatever's coming through is very, very important. Yeah. Not that they're never important, but they're really important today. I feel like there's going to be a nugget of something in these readings today that are really going to hit home for somebody. Be open to support and help from others. You don't need to do it alone. Sometimes that support comes from someone you'd least expect. If someone offers you help, accept it. Trust that your life is guided. Unseen spirit travelers are helping you. See what I mean? Know that you are very loved in ways that you may not always directly experience. I just said I feel the love. This is the first indication, guys, okay? When you are contacting your spirit guides, if you've ever done that work, if you've ever sat and meditated and gone in contact with spirit guides, you will feel a love like no other, like you've never felt before. You will definitely know that you are not alone. Blessings from above are showering your life. You are safe. Angels and spirit guides are real, and their presence is near. They're only a thought away. Their message from the Creator. They're messengers from the Creator, and they come with intense blessings and love all as well. Fellow travelers are guiding and supporting you, and they love you deeply and profoundly. Be still and hope in your heart their messages and healing. They will come to you in soft breezes, rainbows, feathers that seem to magically appear. Sometimes they will come in the form of a stranger with a message. Hi, I'm a stranger with a message. These signs let you know that you're going in the right direction and that all is unfolding exactly as it should. Messengers from the Creator come with immense blessings and love. Be open to receive love from others. You are a healing, loving force for others. There you go. So you will be receiving it, and in turn it makes you a loving force. And by the way, if you are a stranger to this channel, my name is Jane. This is Intuitive Energies, and I do readings for light workers, for Pisces, to inspire, to motivate, to help you on your journey. Okay? Yes, if you are not Pisces and you are a cross watcher, or you have Pisces in your chart, everybody is welcome. I don't care what you call yourself. If this message, the you clicked on it because you felt that you were curious, there's probably something in here that resonates with you. Okay? I want to speak to all light workers. It's just I feel the energies of most Pisces, because there's always exception to the rules, but most Pisces resonate really deeply with me because we are just, I don't know, we have that energy. We're Pisces, okay? I can't explain that part, but I know it. I know it to be true. More coffee. All right, next up, I love the back of these cards. I don't know what you guys think. Kaleidoscopes. This is what it reminds me of. Kaleidoscopes when I was young. Okay. That one turned after, but I'm going to use just this one. I'm not taking guilt this morning. There's no room for guilt. It is an empty emotion. Okay? I don't like guilt. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So if you're impatient for something to happen in your life, yeah, it's okay. I mean, we all get there. We all feel a little bit annoyed because we have to wait for things, especially when you're ready. You know, you're ready to receive an order, you're ready to move forward, you're ready, but the universe is going, nope, not quite yet. So this says, hurt has become a place of instant gratification. True enough. You must focus on the maxim, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. The process of doing is so rich in lessons. But when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm to everything in the universe, and the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. You're on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that have been placed there. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. I love this message. This rings nice to me as well. And I'm okay with slowing down right now. I mean, where's the world going? Nowhere. Nowhere fast, right? So just pick a path, pick a goal, pick something that you're looking towards, and just move towards it, okay? Contact your fellow travelers, your spirit guides. Have some patience. Enjoy the ride, okay? Okay, one more, please. And then we'll start with these, the odd combination of tarot that I picked today. Personal growth. Beautiful. With the purple, we're keeping in the theme, and they're not all purple. Look at this, okay? Yep, I told you, blue and purple today. Blue and purple. Look at this, all the blues and the purples and the purple. Yep. There are no coincidences. And that brings me to something. If there's something else that you're picking up here beyond me, you are a spiritual being, okay? You're right. There's no right, there's no wrong. There's no coincidences. You get what you get when you get it, okay? I could pick up this card, look at you, get something from it today, and I could pick it up back tomorrow and get something else from it tomorrow, okay? There are no coincidences. You do what you do when you do it, okay? That is a little something that I need to impart on you, because a lot of people are way too linear. They think in terms of just, you know, oh, everything's got to be just this. And trust me, I was this way as well. Chill. Everything's got its time and its place. Everything. This one says, this card indicates a time of significant growth and improvement when you're being encouraged to be the best you can be. I'm encouraging you. Be the best you can be. But don't be too rough on yourself. This is time to ask yourself, who am I? What do I want from my life, and what is preventing me from achieving it? When you ask yourself these questions, observe whatever comes up. Then acknowledge your mental and physical limitations. Set realistic goals for overcoming them and take the necessary steps to follow through. With desire and determination, you can reach your full potential. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to investigate anything that helps raise your conscious awareness and enhances your self-esteem. Oh, they want me to slow down on that one, see? You are being encouraged to investigate anything that helps raise your conscious awareness and enhances your self-esteem. So I repeated it twice. It may be a book, CD, online, seminar, workshop, health program, yoga practice, meditation, or maybe working with an energy worker, therapist, life coach, whatever suits you. A step in this direction, regardless of what it is, will set you up for life. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you toward a time of significant growth and improvement. As you improve yourself, you improve your quality of life. As you raise your awareness, you align yourself with Source. This is all you need to make your dreams come true. Okay, while I was reading this, not that any of it was really going in, all that was kept being repeated to me was like, don't worry too much if you're going the full direction where you want to go. You know, like you go, this interests me, but I'm not sure if that's what I want to be doing for the rest of my life. That's okay. Take a step forward to go in that general direction. You know what I mean? Going, let's say, I'll give you an example. You like the way I read cards, and you're thinking to yourself, I think I would like to read cards, but I'm not sure if it's made for me. Buy your first deck, practice it. Turn the cards around, see what they mean, see how it feels. It may not be what you want, but it may lead you into maybe numerology or astrology or something else that you like. Taking that first step will lead you to your ultimate destination, okay? So grow personally. That's the message I got. And you guys, I read you what I read you out of the book. Because it's very confusing for me sometimes. I read and I'm getting a message at the same time. So you got a 2-for-1 today. You got what the book says, and you got what my spirit guides are telling you. So apply whatever and all to what you want. This is a White Witch, I think, deck. Baba Jolie, she uses these all the time. I love these. They only have the Major Arcana in it, but they told me to use it in conjunction with the Gil Tarot and the Everyday Tarot. And they're black and purple, which are beautiful colors. Okay. So I'm going to pick some from here. I'm just kind of going with the flow here. So Spirit Guide, please help me and guide me and let me know what I have to do with these because, okay, we have the Hierophant. Okay. There's a fish on this. Message I'm getting from that card right away is that you're breaking away from tradition, Pisces. We're not traditional signs. We are the ones who pave the way. We lead with our emotions. Oh, wow. The Sun. Okay. I think I'm going to pull three or 4. What am I going to pull out of this? 4, right? Okay. Okay, so with the Hierophant, I'm going to have to show you right away. Look at that. That's a, look, fishy. That's us, Pisces. Yeah. Those are keys, but they also look like checkered flags, like go. The wings are down. There's a skull. I'm going to go through these after. Okay. We have the Justice card and the Temperance card. Great. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's work with this. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna blah whatever comes through because I look at these pictures and there's definite stuff coming through. The sun is so bright that her eyes are closed. See? But I feel that Spirit here And I'm not really going with the titles, because the titles for me in these cards mean very little. I have to tell you, they don't mean very much. I get much more out of the actual energy of the card than I do from the title. I'll read it to you, but maybe it means something to you. With the Hierophant card, we're going to start with this one because, first of all, first thing that I noticed was the fish. This is our card, okay? Hierophant. The funny part is that this is my card. The Hierophant, they know this, is a card for me of breaking traditions. When I see it in a regular tarot, I always think that it's, no. And you have to, okay? You have to break tradition. Tradition is beautiful to give us a routine and keep us on path and keep us like not losing our minds for a lot of people in the world who need routine, okay? Who need a set way of doing things because they feel lost without it. And that's always okay for a time. But if you are somebody who wants to get somewhere in life, be enlightened and move forward, you need to break away from traditions and blaze your own path. And blazing is that. This feels like the checkered flags. You know those flags that they do at races for me? I know they're not, but that's what I'm getting. It's like a flag to get ready, get set, go. This skull is an indication of me of staying in tradition too long can be poisonous to you. It can just like shut down your soul and your spirit and stop you from moving forward. I'm also seeing a face here, and that face is looking out towards the future. Okay, and the future is looking as the Sun card. And to me, this is you. Right now, you're trying, this card says it all, okay? This is your core. The sun is shining from there, which is spirit. Spirit is here, okay? But you're actually closing your eyes and looking away from it, and you shouldn't, okay? You're very much feeling with the inner core, but you got to remember that you've got to let it through as well. Okay, I feel though that it is shining through you regardless, because it's shining through her eyes and it looks like a figure. What you don't see, they will. Their eyes are open. Okay. Wow, there's a lot here. Okay, Spirit, help me out here. What you don't see, they will. Even though your eyes are closed right now, when you open them, they will see. You will see life through the eyes of Spirit, okay? Because it is taking over your insides right here. You see that? The sun and the clarity of it all was going to shine through you, Pisces, okay? It's going to come through. Regardless, the truth is going to be very clear to you in a minute. This is indicating a very beautiful journey, okay? The Justice card, to tell the truth, the only thing I see for the Justice card is the swords going through the skulls, the two heads right here, okay? There's been a very sharp focus on something that you have been putting your focus on, okay? Something that you have been wanting, something that you are going for, but there's two sides to the sword. The one side is it gives you sharp focus, but the other side is that it doesn't make you pliable and bendable to anything else. The sword is very what's the word I'm looking for here, guys? Help me. I want to say straight cut, and that doesn't make any sense. It's very a clear cut. Sorry, it's a very clear cut way of thinking. There's no room for expansion. And there's a lot of bleeding involved. You see the blood coming? For me, that's the blood flowing out. Because you're cutting through something, but you're causing damage. So the focus is only as good for you for as long as it gives you direction. After that, you have to become less linear and more fluid. Okay, like the fish here. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, that one was hard. These cards are hard to read, you guys. Okay, they're not hard. They just have so much in it. Temperance. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is feeling tied down half the time and free the other half. You see that? You feel very much the grip of the claw and the sadness of one eye. There's going to be days where you're in this space and that's not so much fun, but there's going to be this time where you're going to soar and your heart's going to soar. You're going to be like, you're going to feel like you could fly. You're going to feel like you'll be able to take the world. But that is all part of personal growth right here, okay? Not being so linear in thought, not being so stuck into one set way of doing things, okay? And remember, the Sun card is the most important one right here. Is whatever you're feeling, you're not alone. You're not. They're right there with you. If you see the shoulders are there, they're like embracing you. They're holding your heart. They're holding your soul. They're there, wishing, hoping, being a guide to you, shining when you can't, shining when you're in darkness. They're shining. This is the most important card. I get so much out of this card. And the love that they're talking about here, that the support, it's in this card right here, you guys. It is right here in this card. Wow, those cards are so profound for such a little deck, I tell you. It always surprises me because I'm not really attracted by the imagery on these cards, but when they come out, I always find it's almost like a brand new deck of cards, like I've never seen it before. Oh, and I'm looking at the picture right now. I'm looking at the camera, and do you see this? This card is... the light is completely different in this card. Okay? So you have to see life in a different light. Okay? Don't be tied down by the way you think of things. This is a message. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you guys weren't kidding when you said those were going to be good readings today. There's signs and messages and everything. So yeah, keep in mind here. Okay, and it's also shining on the patience card. If you see it, the light is very different in this section right here. The patience is, you know, just accept that everything you're learning, don't be too hard on yourself, Pisces. Everything's a learning experience. Even learning new ways of thinking and seeing things, not being so linear, being more flexible. That's the darn word I've been looking for. Flexibility of thinking, right in this card right here, okay? This is too sharp. You need the flexibility. You need that balance of the Justice card. That balance of the Temperance card. They're both cards of balance. I just realized that. You have to find a balance. And sometimes it won't feel balanced. That's the other message right there. You know what? There is absolutely no light coming through. It is dark as night out there right now. This is very weird. But it's okay. We'll take it. Alright. So we have to come out... with the Hierophant underneath is the Priest card, which is, you want to guess? The Hierophant card. We get double cards. There you go, Pisces, double cards. The Tower. Breaking away from tradition is going to break away those foundations, and this is very important. They put a double meaning. Is there anything else you wanted me? Okay, we'll clarify it with the other deck after. I just noticed that the Moon, which is us, and he has the Sun on his chest, the Sun card right here. Fishy for the Moon, the Sun. There's all kinds, everything is linked together, okay? Everything ties into one another. You may think sometime I'm on the wrong path. I'm on the wrong path. You know, I need to shift. You're not on the wrong path. You're on the path of discovery. That's why we're here. Okay? There is no wrong, there is no right. There's just the direction that you are going into. The life that you are living. The life that you came here to experience. Okay? You may shift and you may decide to go in different directions, but it doesn't make you wrong or right. It makes you human. When you start hurting people and being closed off, it's not wrong, but it sure limits your experience here, okay? But that's my opinion, right? That is my opinion. You may be here doing that for a reason. There may be people around you that need to learn lessons from your stubbornness, you know? I don't mean you, but there you go. Success, the sun, the clarity, the 10 of Cups, success, okay? Right away I feel, because it's under the sun card, and the sun card right now is showing me clarity, as in spirit clarity, clarifying your way. They're going to lead you to success, okay? Your path is going where it's supposed or meant to be. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, well, we'll take all of those. They went flying that way. Yeah, you have the Three of Swords right underneath the Justice cards. And the Temperance, I'll put it right here, okay? I already spoke of this. I said that there's going to be days of sorrow, days of pain. And also the Justice card being too stringent, it may cause you some pain, some hurt. We also have the Lost card here, okay? Same thing. It's not going to be always fun and games. It's really not. That's not the way life is. Okay? It's nice to say, oh, you know, everything's wonderful. It doesn't. Personal growth never feels 100%. You know, unicorns and, candy corn and... Why did I say candy corn? I meant to say cotton candy. But anyway. I don't know. Maybe candy corn's important to one of you. Yuck. I don't like candy corn. And there's the Oppression card. Okay, I feel that this is all together. This is burdens, okay? But you have the Seven, the Chariot. You are the leader of this journey. You know where you're going. You know how to get there, okay? You can lead it out of this at any point in time. Lead it out of the burdensome feelings. Lead it out of the sorrowful thoughts. And here you go with the swords. They're still like going all over the place. This is swords. I feel there's all kinds of swords energy here. And the Chariot here, the Chariot is leading you where you need to go. Absolutely. It always does. It always, always does. I'm going to get clarified for these. Okay, now get a clarifier for the Hierophant, the Priest, please. Okay. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is a very intelligent king. He's wise beyond his years. We lead with the heart, but the King of Swords for me is always not leading with the heart, but leading with the head. The thing is when we lead with the head, with just our mind, we miss a big part of the package. I've been a person who has led with my mind a lot in my life. I have common sense the crap out of everything. And you know what? It's great, but it didn't really lead me to where I needed to go. It helped. It wasn't bad to have a brain in my head in a direction, and maybe sometimes a lack of emotions, because as a Pisces I could really go the other way if I wanted. However, when it comes to the big decisions in life, you have to invite all the elements of yourself in the room with you to make those decisions, okay? You can't just go with the brain and the heart. You have to go with the energy, your energy, which for me is spirit, your soul, your inner core. You have to go with your brain. You have to go with your heart. You have to go with your gut, okay? You have to take that all in consideration. And even the Pentacles, you have to take in consideration the people around you and your well-being. In other words, we live in a very physical, materialistic world. We have to take that into account too, okay? And a lot of times that last part really stops people because they say, well, I can't do it. No. There's always solutions, okay? You may have to live with less for a while. You may have to do with less. But is that okay with you? Is that acceptable? Can you do that for a while? Can you take the risk and go for it? And feel the joy and happiness, okay? Just saying here. Trailblazers rarely took into consideration just what their mind was telling them, because they would never do anything, okay? It's just letting you know. You have the Tower moment here. Can we get a clarifier for the Tower? Yeah. The Tower really makes you take the time to think through where you're going in your life and where you want to build next, okay? Because you can't just sit around and not have personal growth when you've just obliterated the life that you've been in, okay? Or whatever this applies to, okay? As always, my readings don't apply to anything specific. It can be whatever is specific to you, whatever resonates in your life. Just like my readings have the 4 elements, so do you. So I will never do a reading for just love or just money or just this. If it applies for love for you right now, that's your focus, then this is what it's for. If it's applying for your career or your life path, this is what this is for, okay? So right here you have the Tower, and the Hermit gives you great insight, okay? I just can't get over this Hierophant, the blazing path, and that fish face. To me, that's right there. That is the card of Pisces. This is our card. This is blazing trails, making new ways, taking all of the magic that we possess to, you know, bring it in. I love the way I have success and loss both on the Sun. Isn't that like a perfect balance of life? It is, isn't it? Okay, so let's go. And I have a clarifier for success. Okay. The 9 of Wands. Takes perseverance, takes a lot of work. Sometimes you're going to feel like giving up, but don't. But don't. The 9 of Wands is telling you, all the work that you've been doing so far, it's all contributing to where you need to go. And you know what? It's going to make success a whole lot sweeter when it does come in. Okay? Yeah, I was thinking, you know, you get tired, and then the 4 of Swords. A lot of the times when you can't see, with the Lost card right here, I was really confused, but now I understand. The only time that you feel like a complete failure and do not see it as a learning experience to just flip over and keep going is when you're really tired, or you still need some healing inside of you. So Spirit is saying, let the clarity of whatever's happening hit you full in the head, take a break, go lay down if you need to, sleep on it, think about it, and come back to it with a fresh mind, okay? The only time that you'll feel that you can't get out of this card, this red conflict card, and these clouds, is if you're not in top shape, if you haven't rested, if you haven't looked at it from a different point of view. Okay? You have the Sorrow card under the Justice card. Can I get a clarification, please, for that? Oh. Ooh, some more energy. Sorrow, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. When you have just this way, this linear way of thinking, not only are you like bleeding yourself out, same here, you know, the three of Swords is always like digging into a heart, okay? Not only are you like really, you know, causing yourself grief, you're alienating yourself out of the possible solutions. This is all about solutions, okay? This is being too strict of mind and always thinking the same way and not being able to see outside the box. In case you haven't noticed, this is where this is going. This is the inability to have personal growth come through. To let it hit you in a way where you're going, there's got to be a solution here. Okay? This card always tells me that you feel alone. And in this card, she is alone, but usually she's not. Okay? There's people in that building. Go in there. Go find them. Go get some help. Don't be so stuck in your ways. This is the thing. Stuck in your ways. Thank you, Spirit. That was very funny. Cute. Stuck in your ways, okay? Don't stick yourself in the head. Don't stick yourself personally. Help yourself. There is always solutions. Sometimes you don't think you like them. I don't like those choices. Doesn't matter. They're still choices. Can you make one fit? Can you make it, go in a certain way that for now it'll do? It'll get you out of the slump. It'll get you out of the situation, okay? Doesn't need to be the perfect solution, but as long as you can start on it, as I was saying, start on that path, okay? That applies to finding solutions too. Start walking in that direction and see if a better solution is presenting itself as you go. Because if not, you're going to oppress yourself, and that's it. You're going to burden yourself. Instead of success, you're going to go into oppression and sorrow and loss. And I have a card to clarify that, please. Yeah, this is clear. This is really clear, you guys. Well, for me anyway. This is perception, okay? This is all about perception. Yep. Oppression and the Page of Swords. That little guy who likes to talk you into things, who likes to tell you there is no solutions and there's no way of getting out of this. Okay? He's the one causing all the problems, which is you in essence, and your inability to switch it up. Okay? And trust me, I've been there. I've had people tell me something and I go, oh no, you can't do that. No. A million years ago when, I was in that, oh no, we can't do that. Nobody can do that. Well, you know what? I went from can't do that to can do anything. Can do anything. And a lot of things opened up. My life just kind of went stratospherically much better when I started opening myself up and getting away from these cycles. The cycles of guilt and restriction. I took over my chariot, and you can too. You can lead yourself right out of that crap. Right out of all this oppression. You can lead yourself out of it, okay? So if you're feeling oppressed right now, this message is for you. Look again. Take a nap. Look again, okay? And, yeah, look again. Only if you want to get yourself out of it. If not, well, then you can stay in it. That's okay. I mean, that's also your choice. We have free will, okay? Things happen to us too, bad things, and I can almost hear some people who have had things happen to them that they have no control over, and I got that. I get that. This is not really for you. This is for people who are manifesting their own problems, okay? So, for people who are in pain right now for different reasons, you need to mourn, you need to heal, and that's okay. That's okay too. It's all part of the journey. This is for people who have directions that they need to be going into, but they're not going into them because they have the I can'ts, is what I call them. I can't do that. Little story, my own personal story. I live in very country-ish type deal places, and there was a company offering cell service, or weren't offering cell service to this area. So I asked around a few people because I wanted a better cell phone deal because the prices around here are ridiculous. And that one person told me, no, you can't. They don't offer service. I said, how do you know? Well, I just know. Well, later on that morning, I called the company, and lo and behold, they did offer service. Not only that, they offered it at an insanely good deal. And I told them later on, this person, I said, they do offer that service, by the way, just letting you know. And he goes, they do? Well, they didn't last month. I said, yeah, but that was last month. Okay? Keep looking for the solutions. Sometimes you may not be able to find right away. Maybe it's the truth today. It doesn't mean that it'll be the truth tomorrow. Okay? You have to stay open to the possibilities. Stay open to the possibilities. And you'll be able to experience your own personal growth. Thank you so much, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I did. It was really cool. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you guys for being here. And leave me comments if you'd like. Nice ones, please. And like and share and do all of that stuff. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead. I post twice a day. Take care of yourself, Pisces. Lots of love, lots of light, and lots of blessings.